Okay, so it's recording now. Can all of you please introduce yourself starting from
I'm Shority, I'm 22 and I stay at Lens Condo.
Hi, I'm Asim, I'm 20, I say Kaushik.
Hi, I'm Rojna, I'm 21, I stay in Mumbai Central.
Hi, my name is Siraj, I'm 22 and I'm from Thane.
Hi, I'm Andrew, I'm 19 and I stay in Bangalore.
I'm saying Sandal.
He's saying
Why is lying?
It's not lying, you just tell the mail locality. I'm Philip, 19, Wednesday, same thing as well. Yeah, so I want to tell your hobbies when you're absolutely free and you want to do something like you're really free, like and bored. Like let's say for example you're traveling and you don't have much to do, you're like traveling for 3 hours, and then if you want to like laze around or something like chill. So what are your hobbies that you have inculcated in yourself? You read any more hobbies?
I read.
You read. Awesome.
If I'm traveling, I watch a movie on my phone. Okay, not laptop, okay. Or
Yeah, but these are more than pastime, no?
more like passing.
Do you have any creative interests, you guys? Like pastimes are like very simple and dry. Do you have any interest like where you explore your creativity, imagination or something and
See.
no?
Pastimes are not always right.
like maybe you have an interest in films or
That way.
thinking,
Yeah, that way.
thinking
I mean,
So pastime, does watching films count as
no. Hobbies are not
Hobbies in the sense,
You can say pastimes also, but I want
pastime is
proper ones.
like
Like
you talk about creativity,
What is
I
it?
can write stories.
actually you write stories.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
right.
read them.
also one more thing, like whoever person's turn it is to answer, it would be better if that person speaks alone at that moment. So that, like whatever views that person is giving, so that all of us can hear it properly. Okay? So, yeah. Roshna.
When I'm free generally, when I'm traveling I listen to music, but when I'm free and I'm in my hostel, so generally sometimes I write poems or sometimes I watch movies and listen to music.
Okay. And can you describe what type of poems you like to write?
It's nothing specific, like whatever I feel like writing, it is, shut up!
No, it's not.
Sorry, sorry.
It's okay, just describe.
Cut करना पड़ेगा.
No. It's like it's a free group. You can do whatever you want.
Yeah, now we
Yes. So what kind of poems?
What type of poems do you write?
Poems is basically being a poem. I don't write specific things, like whatever I feel like at that moment of time, that I
So
write.
it depends on that.
Emotion.
So
Okay.
basically a way to express yourself.
Yeah. And Chirag, any hobbies and pastimes?
I do photo editing mostly, like when I'm free and I don't have anything.
Can you tell me like what's your favorite color scheme when you're photo editing?
Favorite color scheme?
Yeah, like you like to photo edit. What's the natural color that you want to have it on your photo? Like say if I'm photo editing, I'll do sepia first. So I like that.
No, nothing in particular. So
Nothing in
I
particular.
like making caricatures basically. So
Actually, you're doing that type of photo editing, like
Yeah.
okay. So you want to make a full
I
real
would
life.
like put effects and make it black and white or something like that. Like
You know,
like using Photoshop and
you use Photoshop to make
like doing
animations.
manipulations and
Okay,
stuff.
for fun. And what about you, Andrew?
I'm into photography, I take pictures in my free time, and I play a little music.
Play music, listen to music or play music both, right?
Both.
And you like symphonies, right? Beethoven's. Is there any particular reason why you like classical music, like typical
It helps me relax. I'm
Yeah.
mostly a very excited person and it helps me calm down.
Okay. Can you tell me why you're excited? Like, is there any reason for that?
Yes, ADHD.
Philip, what's yours?
That's
Uh,
I like reading mostly.
Reading.
Movies like that.
The difference between ADHD and
Music.
Listening to music is a common thing. Ask him please. Philip and Saurav said they like to read. Can you tell me which type of books you like to read? Are you saying?
I like reading abstract novels and novellas,
Can you name some of the authors?
Something on the lines of.
Can you be loud? Recording happens.
Something on the lines of either Edgar Allan Poe or Steinbeck, or people who like to have some kind of a dark humor.
Nice. So,
I've been reading the websites. A lot of people have been reading for quite a lot of time. So now I don't have a particular taste. I mean, quite a lot.
so you have a diverse taste for books. Okay. But none of you are like bookworms, right? You prefer other activities to books sometimes, no?
Not really.
Compared to
We prefer books to other activities.
Books to other activities.
But we are not bookworms because we are cool people.
Yeah. Do you think that your likelihood to read some books has some reason behind it that will incorporate in other activities and behaviors? Like, for example, if you like to read some, if you think you like to read abstract books, you said, right? So, if you like abstract books, would you like abstract, say, art, abstract music, say, abstract variety of food, presentation-based stuff, and abstract people, detached people? Are you like that? Do you have a pattern of activities in your life based on what your favorite hobby or whatever?
Probably.
You have? Is it the same for everyone else who has said that, like you like to do photo manipulation, and also do you feel ever like in your life that you would like to change someone when you look at them, like you see, it is all unconscious. Do you feel that way, like your hobbies have something to do with the natural behavior?
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
Like, why would you want to change something?
I'm asking you, see, because they describe their hobbies very sharp.
Fantasies,
Maybe, yeah? Okay. What about you, Roshni? You like to write poems, you said?
Yeah, I generally like to write.
Okay. So, as I see, I have known you for 3 years and you've been like really quiet. So, probably that's your way of expressing things. Is it that way?
That's true.
Yeah. So, and about Andrew, Andrew likes to, like, Andrew has the whole view of life, I guess, so, right? So, his main activity is photography, which he does, as he said. So, is that...
It's one of my activities. I don't focus on it too much.
Okay.
I focus on, I do a little bit of everything.
Okay.
I'm not into one particular thing. But I like music. I like playing music that's really
Yeah.
calm.
You play the piano, right?
Very calm.
You play the piano, right?
Yeah.
And why did you choose piano or guitar? It's a very popular instrument to choose.
Piano over guitar.
Yeah.
I hate the guitar. It hurts your fingers when you play, and
So is that one way of your thinking that you don't go by the mainstream culture?
no, I started when I was little and my parents put me in for piano instead of guitar.
Okay.
And then later I found out that guitar players get
So it is not an implicit bias you have against guitar. You start developing interest of piano because
It's like guitar players are usually, they're really laid back and stuff. So
yeah, but you prefer the piano.
yeah, for the piano.
And how about you, Asim? You said you like movies and
Writing stories.
Writing stories.
Sorry. So, whenever I have free time, I just think, like in train, I'm sitting and I see a
Yeah,
couple
that's
or
nice.
something or a family or something, and then they're discussing about something. So maybe one word can make me write, like 10 stories, or sometimes even lines are not enough to write a story.
Okay, so it's like there's like you have limitless creativity and from small points of
Yeah, I mean small
experience.
life, like
Yeah.
real life experience when I see something.
Okay.
Yeah, like I'm thinking about something, and when I see like something and I come up with something, then I try to.
It's like most of your creativity is like what you describe is vague, right? It's on the spot, happens on the spot, or whatever you
I
write.
pen it down.
So are your other interests vague or on the spot, like you cannot describe it? Like for example, the food which you like, can you like surely say which food you like? Full, like can you hit the bullseye, which like, I like this food, I don't like other food. Can you say that way? Or are you vague, like you say, kabhi kabhar ye acha lagta hai, kabhi kabhar aisa?
I'm like, I like specifically I like homemade pav bhaji. Like,
Okay, I'm not asking that homemade and all, but can you say, like, I'm giving you a broad spectrum, like, I'm not telling you to make your favorite dish that nobody can do properly. Because many people like
yeah,
dishes.
I love to do food, so I can eat anything.
Okay, fine.
But yeah.
It's nice. So basically all of you guys have said about hobbies that are like reflect what you like in general, like how you behave to other people, how you behave out of nature naturally, and like if your hobbies are one thing which like you like to express yourself fully. Like it's a very personal thing which you like to do. Like reading a book and enjoying it gives you more pleasure than say probably going and watching a movie. So that's a very personal trait, and it reflects in other behavior also. So how do you go about describing your trait? Like as I said, Roshna is a quiet girl, and she expresses herself through the poems, right? So, if that's the way of your expression, can you say why are you so quiet? Like, do you have an idea why you're quiet?
Yeah, I know.
Like, describe
I
it.
generally don't like talking to everyone.
Yeah, that's one.
What?
You're selective.
Selective, you can say that.
Right, so I have one question for all of you. That is, when was the last time you got such a feeling, through any experience that you wanted to share it with people, or maybe you wanted to share it on Facebook or any other such social platform, and like basically tell your friends. Like it can be anything, like completing a certain number of years in a city.
Yeah, yesterday only I had that feeling. I called you.
Yeah.
I thought I'll write it on Facebook, then I thought I'll be a douchebag if I do that. So I thought it's a personal feeling. I shouldn't express that.
Yeah. So when was the last time, like,
Yes.
any of you had such a personal feeling, had such an experience, or you realized something, or you thought of something which connected yourself to your inner true self?
Which is very personal.
Yeah, something like that. When was the last time something like this happened? When something touched you so deeply, or?
12th standard.
Okay. So what was the experience, or what was the incident?
Personal.
It's very personal, is it?
It is very
Awesome. Can you think of such a moment, or like maybe when you came up with a story, or maybe when you came up with a really good idea and you wanted to put it into some kind of form, or some kind of or you wanted to put it into words, something like that.
Yeah, I wanted to, but nothing happened.
That's okay. Like it's your first venture, if you write a script for the first time, it's generally people fail in it. Like even the biggest writers and all have failed. So it's okay. You talk about was that script which you wrote in the first year defining moment, like something which is so personal attached to you, or the other moments?
It was a moment like, yeah, and I actually did felt like, yeah, there's something. But,
Do you want to take a short break? Yeah. So we have some more questions after this short break. So I want to start with this question. What is the kind of music you listen to? Usually when you're alone, when nobody's with you. What kind of music do you listen to?
This is my question.
Yeah.
I prefer music which is depth. Depth as in like it may not be lyrics, it might be electronic also for that matter, not particularly classical music, but music which has depth. Once you hear a music, and it's not just a sound, you try to relate to it, you try to understand the meaning, not even lyrics, like the sound of it. If I get such an answer from a piece of music, then I generally try to continue listening to that.
Awesome.
I
कुछ भी हो सकता है, कोई भी तरीका music.
कोई भी interest.
मतलब कोई जैसे कोई आर्टिस्ट को तुझे बहुत पसंद है, कुछ भी मतलब तेरे फेवरेट ट्रैक्स क्या है?
I listen to mostly loud. अच्छा. I mostly listen to dubsteps and old Hindi songs and Hindi songs also. So dubstep तो कभी कभार होता है, but yeah, when those Hindi songs which have meanings and all, and those which like touch me, like anything, they touch me and all, and I can relate to it. And उसमें बहुत depth होता है song कि हाँ कुछ meaning है उसमें, and obviously
Old Hindi songs.
हाँ old soft Hindi songs, soft kind of. So yeah.
I listen to classical songs and which I can relate to, and basically there are various kinds like 80s and 60s. Basically I like 60s songs. So
By classical songs, you mean old Hindi songs, or
old Hindi songs.
the
And the classical which
classical music?
Hindustani or Karnataka?
Carnatic. No.
Like Pandit Ravi Shankar, you say usually.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I was sorry I interrupted.
No, it's
They can
Hindi as in classical as in instrumental also.
Okay, so I listen to hip hop, rock, pop, and mostly blues, like whatever. The music which is kind of calm and not like really hard. Soft music.
I listen mostly to Western classical music. I don't really like music with singing in it. I don't like human voices. I just listen to instrumental.
So you,
Classical music has. Oh, those are only operas. Only operas. I listen to symphonies. And okay, I do listen to contemporary music also. I like Elvis and Michael Jackson. Some of his songs are original. Lady Gaga, since we
okay, so a more international this thing.
yeah. Oh, and Honey Singh. I've got Honey Singh.
Right, Philip.
I like music which leaves me with a sense of calmness and sense of peace, and doesn't usually want me to make an effort to listen to the music, but just want me to sit there and listen to it for long hours. So which include mostly sometimes recent classical, western, oriental. Many times it also includes blues and jazz sometimes.
Okay, so the second question in relation to the question I asked before is that like in today's music scene, that is like the current bands and artists which are there, do you find that the music they release and does it justify your needs? Does it justify? Does it make enough good music for you to appreciate, like the kind of music you listen? Do you think that the people who are creating music now today, are they doing a good job by like providing what you're looking for?
I get what you're saying. But see, the thing with bands is that there are so many different people creating all kinds of music that you can always find the music you want to listen to. That you can always search out the music you want to, that you feel like listening to, you feel like what you listen to.
No, but what about like the specific kind of music that you look for? Like that? Like it can be maybe an old artist whose tracks have been restored and released again as an album or like that.
Yeah.
So in that way. So do you think the music industry is doing anything like that to maintain good music?
It is like, I think Bob Dylan recently had something on Floyd as a new album release. So, and who else?
We just released an unreleased
Jimi Hendrix, their website keeps on releasing new stuff almost every month or something.
And Andrew, so your thoughts on this?
I like older music. I don't really listen to new stuff because I find most of the music that comes out these days very disgusting. Like I saw this video yesterday. It's called Anaconda. Yeah, I know what I'm talking about.
What was it about, honestly?
It's by a very popular artist, and yeah, it's about this guy singing about what I hope is an anaconda.
Okay.
And it sounds a bit like Can't Touch This, a bit of it, what they try to call a melody.
What they're going to call it?
It's supposed to be a melody, but I don't know what it is. It's really random.
Okay, so,
It got 150 million views on YouTube.
okay, so do you see the reason why it reached that many?
Yes. I think it's because Western civilization has fallen. That's the
Right.
Can you repeat the question?
Yeah. Do you think that the current music industry, the kind of music it is producing, do you think it justifies what you look for in a band or in an artist? From like what you expect from music, do you think it is being delivered to you?
See, I've mostly been in Indian culture and listened to Bollywood songs and mostly Hindi songs. So the songs which are currently coming up obviously don't justify to what you need to listen because it's mostly item numbers or the songs are with lyrics which has no meaning. So I don't think so it like satisfies your need for music.
I basically like classical songs and the songs which are coming, I really don't like them because I can't relate it to it and it's like it's too fast, and even if it's fast then it should have some meaning, certain kind of meaning, which it doesn't have, like Honey Singh, I don't like it.
Okay, so all the popular artists there are like Honey Singh. You don't find that they are doing a very good job.
Maybe, I don't know, maybe it's according to like people's taste or whatever. So, but it's not according to my taste, not according to my personal thing. I don't like this songs.
Awesome.
As I said, I listen to all Hindi songs. If you talk about Hindi, nowadays the songs which are coming are rubbish. Everything is stupid. They have no meaning at all. Example, Honey Singh. There's no meaning at all in the song. So I don't like those songs.
But yeah, that's good. Honey Singh has good lyrics. The lyrics are meaningful if you police morality. How deep is that? He just sings like you sing.
Okay, so what do you think about this?
So, see, as I said, I need some depth in music and I find, see, it's not that right now what music is produced, like it's completely depthless, but earlier what happened is popular music also had depth. Right now you have to go beyond the popular to look for the kind of stuff that you want. Over the years, like at least the definition of popular music has changed to become something more electronic, and I feel, and I'm being judgmental, but I feel the present music has less depth to it.
Okay, so this is a question which you can answer in a simple yes or no. This is a question which you can answer in a simple yes or no. Do you think the music today inspires you in a creative way? Like some of the songs that you like listening to, which the way they inspire you. Do you think the songs today inspire you in that way? Inspire you creatively, like as you all discussed what about
some, yes.
Okay, can you name some of these songs or artists?
Okay, so present artists.
It can be a film song. It can
Can
be
you talk about one song and inspire you by the contemporary song, recent books?
Recently, like contemporary, I think, because I don't listen to film songs, I usually don't.
No, like,
it's okay.
It's 2-3 years.
selected film songs like Padila I think was a very good song, and a lot of people.
I like. That's very. I don't remember exactly what I listened to.
You can be from the decade also.
Yeah, I like Nora Jones. Nora Jones, they probably the things that she's talking in the song, I might not relate to it at that moment. Like I might not feel that in that moment. But it's the basic form of art. Like the form of art is really good. It helps your mind connect to a level, and that's what you call inspiration.
Awesome.
I remember this. Okay, this is very. I remember this Kawadi from 70s, which is Adi Jawan. I don't know if you guys have heard or not. The music is ridiculous, but the thing is that the words that Kawad has used is very meaningful.
This question was.
So yeah, do you think like something like that
Nowadays
has been produced today? No, right? What about you? Do you think yes or no? Does the music today which you are being presented, does it inspire you?
It doesn't inspire me, not much. But yeah, I can relate to those musics. Like if you ask me Bollywood, then I think there's one song, Korea from Ajay Nachle, and one more, Dua from Shanghai.
Would you like to sing that song?
No, I would not. Because I don't know the lyrics.
Otherwise you would have.
No.
We all have smartphones, you can look up the lyrics.
My internet doesn't work.
Okay, Chirag.
Okay, I think as Shoradeep said earlier, like you need to go beyond popular music and you need to search for what do you really want. So then maybe you can get stuff like whichever inspires you, but normally I don't think so. Like, you get,
So you think there's lots of music and you
yeah,
have
that's
your
the thing, but
personality.
you need to go and explore and like put efforts and find it out. Like you can't just like switch on your TV and get inspired.
So what are these websites or what are the
See, there's an artist called Secondhand Serenade. I listen to his music. So
okay. How do you find these artists? Like do you use websites or YouTube?
yeah, online basically you go for Chartbusters or you type top 50 songs for 100 years and then you get
Okay,
so-
okay. You want to top 50 for 100 years, like
Like
essentially.
you go searching online.
Okay.
Random.
And do you think that the music today inspires you? Really?
Yes and no.
It can be negative also. Negative inspiration also.
It's like negative inspiration. I like to like after learning some songs, especially what people generally listen to like dubstep, where they say one sentence or something, play it on loop, and then put some weird some. Yeah, I mean it's fun. It's nice to dance to and stuff, but it's not meaningful in any way. And I feel like a little sad for people who like that. It's like music has no soul to it. You know, old songs, like with instruments and stuff, you need like a skill to play it and years of work
Yeah,
and to write lyrics and
emotion.
all that. But now all of that's been eliminated and that
Yes.
takes the soul out of music, I think. Just personally.
So it's only music, it's
Yeah.
only technical.
It's only like machines.
Okay.
Because now most of the music is produced through computers, auto-tune, you don't need proper instrument music anymore. Like even the guitar sound you listen to in pop music is all computer-based, like computerized music. So do you have to say anything about music losing its soul? I mean, as we all talked about, for major point is losing its depth. It's more towards rhythm and certain. It's more towards what do you call? It's obviously taking pace. It's become faster than before. Do you guys think like? Do you guys agree with Andrew that it's losing soul as I said years pass on? Do you think that 10 years ago music was better produced than what it is now?
Yeah, that's a personal view. So people might not like it, but I think things are getting deteriorated.
So, but you think that's the
Yeah,
truth, right?
That's my.
The truth is that, but would you appreciate music that is produced by a computer? Yes, it is like 100 times easier to produce that. But if it sounds nice to ears, would you still listen to it continuously?
What happens is, see, you need to understand how you define music. Like, music is not one sound. Music is a continuation of sound, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know the correct
Music is
definition.
whatever you like to listen.
Yeah, exactly. So what happens is, electronic music might have some kind of attention, like it probably could seek some bit of my attention. But like if it's completely electronic, I don't think it has much character to it. And I'll lose attention after say 1 minute, 1.5 minutes. But like there will be like some, you are listening to some like Hindustani classical piece, that may be 45 minutes. But I feel like as a personal opinion, I feel that's not a character.
I mean, I agree with Saurav, but I like to listen to EDM and all and dubstep songs. I listen to it. I mean, I agree with him and Andrew also. And music is moving definitely.
Okay, so Abhay, can you like?
Yeah. What I was telling about is when you acquire this music from, see, as you have said that music is losing a bit of its soul anyway. Like even I agree with that. Even I would like to listen to authentic music. Like I don't want to be like next 2 years I become a big producer of music or anything. Because it just needs a bit of computer skill or software nowadays to produce music. Like there was news written that 20-year-old guy was producing music which everyone was dancing to. That's like it doesn't make sense if you go by that logic. So as I said, that if you like to listen to the music, you still appreciate it. So if there's any means of acquiring it, what means would you use to acquire it? Like how will you get the music to yourself? Will you buy it? Will you download it? Or will you like borrow it from a friend or just go online and listen on YouTube?
I would just go online and search.
And you want store?
I want what?
Store the music.
Yeah, so you store it, download it.
Download it.
Like if you like it. I'll say that. Yeah,
No,
but
it's
it's legal stuff.
perfectly legal when you're
The legal stuff we do.
This is, yeah, nobody's pure legal.
Even you download a lot of stuff.
Everyone downloads, everyone.
I download from iTunes.
I think.
I think you have an experience. So I have a MacBook, so I good music. How do you? I don't work in music.
Okay, so do you think that just like this iTunes has developed a system for artists to share their music and also earn royalties, do you think that other, I mean, there should be more systems like these, more platforms like these where the
I think
music can be shared?
Amazon can buy music now.
You can buy music on Amazon and
But the thing is with iTunes, what iTunes will do is you can select one song. Like there might be 10 songs in an album, and 9 might be cracked, which is generally the case I feel sometimes. So you can buy one song. Instead of paying $10 or let's say 500 rupees for the whole CD, you buy one song for 50 rupees. It makes sense. You have original stuff.
Okay.
I don't know about Amazon or something, but iTunes provides.
So, my question to
Flipkart also used to provide that, but then I don't think a lot of people like or use that option much.
As in India, it's like songs not. Yeah,
See,
people
provide that.
When I didn't know that like internet and downloading stuff was not so popular. So I used to buy music. I used to buy CDs.
how many years ago?
I think it's like 6, 7 years. Yeah.
So in that time, internet was not that popular.
Yeah, I would say like I was in fifth standard. So,
Eight.
maybe yes. Yeah, I used to buy CD. I still have those cassettes and VCR and everything.
Okay, that's nice. So my question is, you all mentioned your likes and dislikes about music. Okay. So now if there's a new artist who caters exactly to what you want, okay, but such artists are very niche and they won't be available freely or anywhere outside. So will you like go out of your way and search for it and buy the music?
I would.
Like,
I won't buy them.
yeah, but what I'm telling you is that it caters to you perfectly.
Would you pay to go for a concert? No.
Yeah.
Suppose you go to Catch by the Way and you listen to some artist, and that he's not available.
See, I would like pay for another thing which is available for free. Like I would rather listen to another artist which has similar.
Okay. You compromise on your taste rather than spend your hard earned money on something which is like just a hobby or creativity something. So you are entirely functional, right? Which is like the
But in case like you really like an artist and you want to promote him,
See, the thing is, I need to also have the financial capabilities to like do.
No, I'm not just talking about money here because just like it's difficult for you to pay each time.
Like you should like me.
It's a recording.
Record कर लो.
Okay, so
Camera कर दे
हमारे से तुम कर रहे हो.
Hey, share it.
Play and
Post them.
Sure.
Yeah, what's the question?
The question was about music. You have one, no? No?
We can share it now.
No, you need.
क्या है?
क्या मैं रिकॉर्ड कर रहा है?
I saw it. I went on Jonas, but I saw it.
So, our product is record labels and the name is the Capital Record, which want to enter the Indian market, and that's what we are going to talk about now. We wanted your opinion on the apparent problem that is piracy, which exists like everywhere in India. Like 4 out of 5 persons are like download music for free. They don't. They don't buy anything. Like we took a proper survey on here that there are 6 people out here, 2 of them might buy it. Like that's only if they like the music. So people don't buy for trying music. That's what is apparent in India. So I would like to hear your thoughts on how to address this issue. Like it should be win-win for both sides. Like you don't want to buy flop music if you don't like it. It's a reasonable argument. So do you have anything to say?
I think, see, first of all, like piracy
has arisen because there's a reason behind that. You see, if you record label a single CD and an album would cost 400 right now, 500.
Yeah.
Average CD. So, and see, you see, all the stars being rich. So why would anybody want to buy? I'm just saying that's a general view. And out of those 10 songs, like 8 would be crap. Okay, not crap, like pulled really forward and to make it a 10 songs album. So 2 songs where an artist is getting rich and then 500 is a bigger one. Anybody. So why should one spend? So that's one of the reasons. So they have to reduce the prices big time. If they have to really work out, otherwise they will die as an industry because piracy laws will take a lot of time to be implemented in this country. Yeah. You don't have proper rate laws also.
Okay, so and
No, it's not something to laugh about, it's serious. I think we have pretty good rate laws. Sorry? Like I think we have pretty good rate laws. Like if you're raping somebody, not if you're getting raped.
No, please don't make a joke out of it. It's a serious.
okay, so Asim, what are your views about the question that Abhay asked?
You must have some views, like you have downloaded music, right? And it is somewhat unethical, but it's unfair on the buyer also. Like if you want to buy, suppose if you want to try out a new artist and you pay like 600 bucks for the album and you find that none of the songs are interesting.
I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, you wouldn't do that.
Rather download. I wouldn't pay 600 $500.
बट तुझे लगता है कि ऐसा एक फेयर प्लेटफॉर्म हो सकता है? तुझे ऐसा लगता है कि ऐसा एक जस्टिफाइड फेयर प्लेटफॉर्म हो सकता है जहाँ पे तू म्यूजिक डाउनलोड कर भी सके, तू म्यूजिक सारे सुन भी सके जो तेरे को चाहिए, एंड तुझे भी बेनिफिट हो और जो कंपनी है उसको भी।
मेरे को तो फ्री में मिलता है, वो लोगों को तो पैसा मिल ही रहा है एक्चुअली।
If you're downloading from torrent, they don't.
Maybe I just had an idea also. Like maybe these sites from where people download, they should give a royalty to the artists.
That's one good do. Like normal websites, how they function is if the website
Google AdSense.
Yeah, Google AdSense. Like if the website is very popular, people go and click on ads. Like even if one person clicks out of 10, right? Just to click on the ad, they get money for that. And if you visit more, if many people visit the website, more lucrative ads are there on the website. So like which ads, these ads get really good clicks. Some which you just click on what is this guy, I want to change this. At least for once you click and they get money for that. So and even if you don't click, these ads coming on your website, they pay the website. So something like that can be easy because there are many free legal downloads like Avast, antivirus, it's a very popular free website, antivirus. It has to earn money from somewhere else. So what if
That's going to cut down on the profits of the artists.
Yes.
But I think it's justified at one level.
Yes, because earlier the discussion was about artists losing their depth. Because they are using real instruments and they are using machines.
Yeah. So I will easily buy a gramophone like what you want, recording for a Ravi Shankar, but I won't buy that for Honey's.
Okay, so Roshna, do you have anything that you want to contribute to this?
Maybe there are any rules and regulations regarding privacy. There are, I don't know, but more strict rules and regulation. So maybe people won't be left with any choices. They have to buy it if they want to listen to the music and if they love that artist. So
That's the like if you like
I think there should be websites which allow you to listen to music and not download it. So you can just YouTube or you have YouTube download. But there are websites like Sound and this where you can just go and listen to
no downloading whatsoever.
Yeah, no downloads, just you can listen. And maybe those websites pay royalty to the artists as well for playing their music. That might be. So I agree with Chirag. But I do think that, like they really should reduce the price of music because the price of these songs, especially most of them are complete garbage, are extremely unreasonable. Like paying 500 rupees is a lot. It's a lot of money for anybody to buy a bunch of songs. They really give you the choice if you buy the CD, that is, of which songs you want. They just give you the entire pack out of it, maybe one or two decent songs.
So you think it should be a buyer's market?
They pile on extra stuff for you. They make you buy more than what you require.
Yeah. So like laws or like there should be some kind of system which promotes the buyers rather than the company itself. Okay. Now, Philip, do you have anything?
See, privacy issues are considered right now. There is free stuff online because nobody would want to buy stuff, especially with the way people are listening to music. They're listening to music on phones and MP3 players and laptops, where actually buying a CD doesn't help because then you have to put it in the put it and rip it and transfer it to your MP3, which takes a lot of time and effort to just do that whole process. Then the idea was really good with just downloading music directly to your Mac or the iPod, and plus buying individual tracks out there. But probably a record label, what it would do is maybe have some kind of a memorabilia kind of a thing, where they have things with artists going, where they have special editions with artists going on, and not just the versions that go out together. Where, yeah, that kind of a thing. Otherwise, there's no way people just buy CDs. People won't buy them.
But what about like downloading songs, like paying as you download them? Like what about something like, you pay 100 rupees for 100 songs, something like that. It's better than free, Like, okay, there's some money being paid. It's a very minimal amount. But at least you're...
See, but if a fee exists, people will still choose the fee.
No, but then the quality is different. If it's, let's say, suppose it's 150 rupees and you can buy a CD, and online it's free. If the artist is really close to me, I would rather want to pay that 150 or 200. But 500, even if the quality is better, some people have it.
Yeah, obviously, it's true.
But are you comfortable with paying online?
Even CDs are pirate.
See, we are evolving markets, not right now. Over time, I think things are becoming online.
I guess we can have certain applications which give free music and provide royalties to artists as well. And we have a subscription-based system where you pay monthly some 50 rupees or something, or 100 maybe. Then that's really good. And like, get music.
Okay, so...
And what a lot of companies people are doing is they're tying up with phone companies and all. And whenever you buy a phone, you get 1 year's worth of free downloads of like, whatever music you want. So I guess Captain Records will do something like that, tie up with a company and give their music for free.
Okay.
And they get royalties on it.
How many of you are like frequent movie watchers? They go to the theaters, like at least once or twice a month, at least.
At least.
Oh, okay, not once a month also. Once a month.
Yeah.
And how many of you rate those movies above 3 stars?
We don't know what you're talking about. Which movie?
Any movie, any movie you watch, like you go and watch a movie, I was a friend of mine. So are there any movies like regularly they like you go for a movie, you rate 3.5 stars on a
Generally,
no. Because 3.5 is something which you like. The movie you liked it first also.
it's an average movie. Most of the movies we watch are below average.
Below average.
So actually, I don't watch one film a month. I watch one film 3 months.
That's also awesome.
And I generally love because that's why I'm looking forward to that film. That's why I watch.
And what's the average cost of movie tickets, like 100, 200 bucks?
Most of the time,
For you or more, what's the cost of that?
So it can be anywhere between 75 and 400. KDLX.
But yeah, but your regular average, what's the average of this?
Maybe 200.
Okay, 200 bucks, and probably watch movie twice a month. 400 bucks to spend on movies you don't like. So can't you like spend 400 bucks on a movie album you may not like in the future?
but you're not sure whether we'll like the movie. That's why we go for the
You find that you have the ability, like you have the you're comfortable to try a movie which you may or may not like.
That is because the movie theater gives you a completely
It's not a substitute.
That's an experience.
It's a completely different experience.
It's not a substitute.
Like movie theater is big, like, but CD में जितना भी sound ऊपर नीचे और वो इतना time नहीं मिलता सुनने को ठीक से.
But what you're talking about is, the use of money that you're doing.
No, value for money, you see a movie, when you go and watch a movie, it's got value for money in that way. So when you're paying 200 for a movie, you are paying 200 for a very, very different experience. Like, I don't think anybody has such a house where you have such a big plate, you know, like a screen or yeah. But when you're paying for a CD, it's got a very, very different experience. Like, unless you're a very keen listener and you've got a really good like music system, you don't really understand the difference between the original and the digital, right? Yeah.
Unless you
But your OCD or something. Or if you have OCD or something.
Yeah, OCD.
So, like, in reality, it's like you pay for the experience, not for the storage. Like, you're not buying the, see, most people, again, they download movies, they don't buy the DVDs. But they rather go and spend $200 on a ticket and $200 for food and watch a movie in theater. That's an experience. So, my thought is that the record label, like, wants you to have such an experience, not from a CD or whatever. They take you to one place. You'll have that experience properly. But it's not a live concert at all. You're not going to be making noise around you. You'll be alone. You'll be in a room. That's there and something.
So yeah, if they can code there, I don't know how they're going to do that. But probably, if, you know, like if you rip a CD, there would be a vast difference in quality.
You'll get to notice 400% difference from the ripped and the
Not 400, I think even if it's 50% difference, people will buy CDs more. It's a great idea.
I'm not talking about CDs at all. I'm talking about record labels opening rooms, like sound rooms or something. You know that? Yeah, not record rooms. Music rooms. Like you go and stand and sit in the animation room there for like 45 minutes probably. Pay half the rate of what movies. Like if you pay $200 for 2.5 hours movie, you have to pay $100 for 1 hour of music sessions. And it's not a concert. You have to sit there. You have to listen to music. And it's a small room, it's a soundproof room, and the music will be like a serene experience. Did you pay for that or rather?
I don't think anyone will pay for that. No, obviously it's a stupid thing. See, how long are you going to listen to a music?
So because you know
For an hour. So it's like for an hour you will go or half an hour. But why would you go to such a place for just half an hour and like pay?
So I'm saying what you're saying, the target group probably would be the same kind of people who would generally buy CDs. Because if you are aiming for like a target group, I don't know, you have to do that yourself. But the target group for the music group would be people who are really, really keen on music. Like, I generally don't see people generally put earphones and walk. Yeah. They listen to music. Or they are, you know, like doing something, they listen to music. But people who religiously follow music, they will go to music, but they are anyways buying.
But no, that's what our point is, that you know, what if like the way in which you enjoy movies by going to theaters, and you know, you get in that zone, you're in that space where you enjoy it.
Yeah, it depends upon the artist. I mean, there will be some artists, everybody will be like a person artist that you will definitely listen to like 1 hour continuous without any.
Yeah, true. But then see, what you're not making is what movie also provides. A movie theater also provides with the idea of catching up with friends, with the idea of socializing, with the idea of meeting different people, with the idea of eating, everything. And it's like a complete package of it. Which music always does it provide? Music, if the music room kind of a thing is much more of a personal experience rather than a social experience idea kind of a thing. So somebody who's ready to invest so much of money on a person itself, and to say that I'm going to invest so much money and invest and invest 1 hour for myself to listen to this music, I'm sure I would definitely pay for a music CD.
If you pay that much for a music CD and have a personal experience without going Instagram, without storing it.
Precisely. So with this, because see, both of them are similar investments. Both of them are investments for the self. They really don't help in any other form.
Okay.
They really don't help materialistic. Yeah, help in making friends and having fun and having money.
So is it fair to compare a concert to a movie?
Is it fair to compare a concert to a movie? Yeah. It's much more fair than a music room and a movie.
And if concert rates are similar to movie ticket rates, will you be asked able to watch it like?
The point artist will destroy his career. People are singing too often.
No, not too often, but like different a group of artists.
Depends on the frequency of them coming also.
Concert tickets are much more expensive than.
Festival once in a blue moon. So if they have one concert every month in every city, one concert, then the artist is destroyed. The voice is destroyed.
Well, it need not be a concert of very high this thing, right? Not high quality, but of a very high level. Like in every city, you find places of social gatherings where people come. Generally they
Yeah,
come.
generally happens when you go to Jazz by the Way, I think it's going on or something.
No, it's open. It's open.
No, it's inside. Jazz by the Way is inside Pizza by the Way. So they have concerts every week except Tuesday, I think. Blue Frog. Blue Frog has concerts every week and people generally go there. But it cannot be made into a very large scale, like movies. You cannot substitute movies because at one time, say 3 o'clock, like what is the time? 2 o'clock, right? 2 o'clock, you would have 15 theaters right now within within South Bombay, where people are watching movies. But you can't have 15 concerts.
Yes, but the thing is that places like Blue Frog and Jazz by the Way, they are very upscale, and they in a way the limitation is that not all the people can afford to go to that kind of places. But what if you take what if our college itself, if St. Xavier's College First Chord, if an organization uses that place to have monthly or bi-monthly concerts, not concert. Yeah, but IMG, just like that. Just like how it happens in our college. What if it became a more urban thing, then? And if a record company would like to sponsor that or, promote that.
Still will become costly, I think. Because there's lots of, when you're doing it in a public place, you need lots of permission, you need lots of equipment to be transported there, put up there, you need police protection, and lots of other things are there. I think that will, in a way, make it expensive. I think it's really expensive.
You see, what are you trying to do with the whole idea of concerts and comparing it to movies?
See, if you target regular moviegoers who want some sort of entertainment anyway, like there are people who don't want to watch Hindu movies because they want to watch Hollywood movies. But they go and watch the Hindu just because they want to have an experience, they want to pass their time. So, as we have talked about a lot of experiences, like someone wants to pass their time in this way, like whatever music, creative idea. So if we take those type of people as a target group and then tell them that there are concerts happening regularly.
Okay, so let me see. So what you're trying to do is trying to eat it in the public space and trying to eat in the public space and privatizing it. So which people would usually do that is they would probably sit down talking about music or singing some songs.
Okay.
Instead of that, you're trying to make it under that, make it under
the situation over here is that there are more moviegoers than concert goers. We want to make the moviegoers as concert goers. We want to
also it's not necessary that in these public spaces that the band itself comes and performs. What if the record company can get a system equipment where
amateur people perform?
Not amateur people, but you can have speakers and a setup of that kind where there's a very crowded or very populated, not populated, but a sort of area where it's a crossroad, okay, and people go by there each day and they're getting on with their work. But what if the basic idea is to promote music just as movies are promoted. Like in India, movies is a big thing that each movie crosses this much limit. They earn this much money at the box office.
Basically, songs are to movies only, soundtracks. That's what.
Yeah. So what if music is promoted in that way? Things.
So you're basically trying to privatize the whole public space category where people used to sing kawale, sit around singing songs. Now, which now is being banned because there is no space in Bombay. So where should you put it in? Now you start. So now you've got the idea of privatizing the space and asking people.
Because as piracy is so apparent.
Okay. So that's the whole thing.
That's just an alternative to what lowering the prices of the series, which is very basic. We took insights from all that. The movies I think it's better that lower the prices.
Companies should realize that, a promoter in the workout of way to, mess with them. They should lower their prices. So that can be less labor profit.
You won't mind paying 1,500 bucks for a Elvis Presley album. If it's really authentic.
Like an original one.
Yeah. And but you definitely might pay even half of that for Taylor Swift album.
Taylor Swift.
That's what I'm going to say. Like, if
No, I'm asking who's Taylor Swift.
she's a singer. The few people, okay.
Oh, that is.
Yeah. You won't pay even 700, 500 bucks for Justin Bieber because
I won't pay 75. I'll get
Yeah.
Frankie's chicken Frankie's.
No, seriously, what I think so, I just have one word to make. Like, you were comparing theaters to.
that was a second audience. Yes.
So I would say that, okay, if you look at Hindi movies, okay, Indian culture, it's basically storytelling and music. Like cinema is storytelling and music, and what you're trying to do is segregate music, is what I feel. So
Yeah.
that won't happen.
Like I want a Western culture to be coming to India.
I don't think so because you should know our roots, right?
So,
You should stand when you say you make art. Like if you go to a theater, you get a story as well as music. So I don't think so that.
I became more visuals plus audio for them.
What do you use your music in movies? That's the
basic
that's the best thing you can do.
No, but that's what the idea is, to separate the music from movies, because there are a lot of artists who don't always get a chance. Like only limited number of artists can be taken for a film, right? Not all the artists can be taken, and there are so many artists in India who release their albums each year, but they're not successful. Although they are making good music and they have they have the potential to create really good art, good work, but they can't do that because of the effect the film has, the effect the movies have, the film industry has. So that's why we are asking you, like the ways in which music can be promoted, as a separate entity rather than.
There's another dominating factor about recording labels that record labels write lyrics for budding artists just so that they can get more money. This international thing, this is not happening in India. Definitely, India don't have that. Doesn't have that sort of culture. Like you promote artists and not the movies. So in America and all, you must have heard of Rebecca Black. You heard about her, right? Absolute disaster music. People are disliking. Maximum dislike video YouTube for like 2 years back. So the storytelling over that, she got a lot of money, she got a lot of negative fame, notoriety, but the record label earned a lot of money. But they were unethical. They wrote the lyrics for her and asked her to sing and altered the lyrics, music, and then uploaded to YouTube, and then it sold us sold properly. We got a lot of money. And this is a new artist of launched now. Like they write the lyrics, they make everything for them. There's no creativity. Should record label stop that and then select only 1 out of 100 artists. Like they're not artists all the time. Some artists are like me and you who don't have a proper voice maybe, and we just sing and our music goes into a computer, comes out. That's our artist. Or you want a proper one artist out of those 100 people who really produce nice music. So there will be lesser frequency of music coming out, but still that will be authentic and encourage people to buy. Should that be okay? I think that should happen, or there should be more frequency.
So I think we're already past that phase now. I don't think it would work right now. If any record company does that, then we are a big disadvantage to their competitors. Because their competitors will mass produce music and still outsell them. And people don't appreciate quality anymore.
People want quantity.
People want quantity.
So right, so maybe that's the conclusion for.
Sorry.
Okay.
So 3 points, we got alternatives there, and I guess the best alternative is to like reduce the price of the series.
So yeah, are there any final words that all of you would like to say, beginning with you? What do you felt about this focus group, and what do you felt about the things we discussed about here? Like a short brief of all the discussions we
Like
had.
it or not, you can say that frankly, and it's okay.
Yeah, it was a very informative session, and through clashing of ideas, we made new ideas.
Okay.
This guy,
Awesome.
the experienced left.
Okay, so I think it was a little different from the other group which I had attended, and it was okay. No, it was okay.
Okay, I like the experience of sitting here and listening to everyone, like different views and all.
We get to know different opinions.
I'm just glad nobody mentioned Justin Bieber in this entire.
I had to make it last because he didn't know Taylor Swift.
This was a very enriching experience for me. Sitting along with Shawnee, discussing ideas on how to fight privatization. And I was sitting around with Asim, whose ideas of
Socialism.
whose ideas in Gaza was quite with which he was quite vocal here. And Rochna, who likes poetry and and also contributed quite a lot to the whole music industry in the present scenario. And with Chirag, who has been drawing endlessly for quite a lot of time. And Andrew also for disliking the rest of the world and disliking the whole world for anything. So,
And myself.
and
Computer politics in class.
Okay, so big thank you to all of you from me and Abhay. Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
thank you.